Yeah.
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 Come outside.
What?
Come on.
What?
It's the latest thing in the YouTube streets is what they showing. Now this guy's on here. He's supposed to be some kind of rapper or something, right? A young guy, and he got these clothes. You know, they're pointing out to these clothing because this is what they're wearing, and they're yelling at somebody saying something. But let's continue. Now we're gonna continue to the rest of the story. See, I learned something new. Now we're gonna continue to the rest of the story on what happened. This happened in North Miami. I guess these young guys they just be doing silly stuff.
Only on Local 10, an arrest after a man was robbed and fatally shot in North Miami Beach.
And the chilling.
Like you saw how they was pointing at those clothes earlier. Go back and look at it again and notice something. That's why they had them arrows in there. But this is the latest in the YouTube streets, as they call it, what young people are doing. So let's take a look.
Crime was also caught on camera. Local 10's Alex Finney is live for us. She has some exclusive details about that suspect who is now in custody. Alex.
Yes, Christy and Alexis, we did just get that information into our newsroom about an hour ago that an arrest has been made. It is not lost on.
And look, as soon as they put it up, it was another report that said if anybody knows who did it, but the Crime Stoppers, and they are already caught. I don't even think it's been a day yet.
Every single one of us, when we see this video, just how terrible this situation was, certainly for this family that is in the throes of dealing with the loss of a loved one. We do want to warn you that the video that we're about to show you, it may be very tough to watch.
Now we can see what happened. And I guess this is the guy that arrested. You know, he got that Miami hairstyle. You know, you get down south in Florida and certain parts of Florida, that's how they wear their hair. Hope he don't say nobody discriminating with him, because I see you in the alley at night or in the day. I don't know. You know, already got a tap by your
Police
eye.
have arrested Marcus Ely in connection to this murder. They say he and
They arrested him. All right, here we go.
another man are the ones responsible for shooting and killing this young man Tuesday. This terrifying video playing out from start to finish. It shows the two guys walking up to the
I wonder how did they get him to stop though? That's what I'm trying to figure out, because they not in the car. Did they block him? Let me go back a little bit. Man, I missed something. He stopped since they got the video. That means they got the whole video for evidence. So they in
he
big
and another
trouble.
man are the ones responsible for shooting and killing this young man Tuesday. This
So they know they some kind of way they got him to stop, because he in the middle of the street. They ain't in no car unless they ran up with a gun. If they did, he should have kept going.
terrifying video playing out from start to finish. It shows the two guys walking up to the victim. It appears the two start to rob him. The person in the yellow hoodie reaches for the victim's pocket. There is a struggle.
2-on-1.
But the victim has his hands up. Moments later, one goes into the car, grabs a gun.
Oh dang, he hit him with that thing. That's something big too. Oh, they was in the car. So what, they call him walking?
And then comes back and shoots him point blank. We have stopped.
Man, that's a straight up murder. That's murder one. They gonna say that's premeditated because you got the gun in the car. You already looking for him. They got the other video, and they know it's you. They might cop you down, but it's Florida. You gonna get life. You can forget that. It's Florida. They don't even play like that at all. Don't let you get already had a gun charge. It's 10 years for the second
The
one.
video as that first shot went off.
10-year mandatory for a felon caught with a gun in the state of Florida. Period. Look, but that's ugly. That's ugly. Look, he right up on him. It looked like he shot him with 12 gauge.
10 gunshots around there, like 10, 11.
There ain't no gauge. They said 10 or 11 shots. Damn, you got him point blank range. You must really didn't like him. I hope it wasn't over no online beefing.
And I come outside around the fence right here. And I look outside. And I see the guy shot on the ground.
Family has identified the victim as 22-year-old Malcolm Johnson Jr. Police have not yet.
Rest in peace to that young man. 22, man. Sad, but I know a lot of people make it to 22. So, like the cycle's still going. It's not new to me, but that's vicious. Anybody who look at it, on the street, they say that whatever the reason, whatever that it is, but that's still vicious. We too desensitized. That's
Yet
vicious.
confirmed the victim's identity. This man, who does not want to show his face, says he heard the gunfire.
I was just sad. I don't want to see anyone get hurt. You know what I mean? It was
You had to hear that. I almost heard it in the sound ain't up. You see the flash come out the front, but it was a big gun. It wasn't even no little gun, and he got him point blank. They said he let off about 10 shots.
even
Dang.
sadder when the family came.
The shooting happened just after 1 in the morning Tuesday at the intersection of Northwest 171st Street and 3rd Avenue in North Miami Beach.
Dang, that's ugly. Look, he got his hands up. When he came with that, he should have been running. He should have been. I mean, that he got that gun. They already took everything they was gonna take, but I guess he figured he ain't gonna shoot me, but he did with no remorse.
Beach. It happened in this industrial area just outside of several mechanic shops. One of the cars parked nearby was hit. It's clear.
I wonder how did they have him in the car and bring him over there and set him up or what? Because I'm like, why he wouldn't just be walking in an industrial area by himself. Somehow they got him. But they was on that first video saying come outside. Maybe he came outside.
The gun used was not a handgun.
Yeah, we could see that. That's a long gun. That's why I thought it was a shotgun. But they said 10 shots. So unless he hit him with that, he could have hit him with a buck. I hope he ain't hit him with no slug, but he could have. But because I see how he holding the gun 2 hands, but you see that flash come out, it looked like a shotgun.
And a little bit more detail here in terms of Ely, who is now in custody, one of those 2 people. He was actually already in custody for grand theft auto, and the car that was used in that murder was stolen. It is worth noting here, as you see in that video, 2 people involved. We know that 1 arrest is still pending. More details, of course, as the day continues. But for now, that's the very latest live in North.
There was 3 people in that video that they showed when he was outside yelling. But hey, I'm just telling the story, This what I saw, y'all saw what I saw. It's a sad thing. The 2023, the summer begins. Miami rough anyway, but let's let it roll.
Miami Beach. Alex Finney, Local 10 News.